Now, while there is no doubt that the reach of the internet is expanding to populations that were not necessarily digital natives, but because of it, as a result of it perhaps, now we are seeing the entire trend, a lot of raw and unfiltered content that can sometimes make you, for want of a better word, even cringe. It is still becoming compulsive viewing. You can't take your eyes off it. And it becomes this earworm. Like they say, it is so bad, it is good. And that phenomenon is not new anymore. Yet that kind of content is getting huge viral fame for a bunch of new kids on the block who are unabashed about their shot at social media glory. Of course, it's a lot of hard work. It seems to be paying off for them. And one such star for whom it is paying off is Gagni Porwal, whose song Love Bomber Baby is one such runaway social media success. Let's meet her, let's understand what's at stake in this rather growing phenomenon on social media. Gagni, it's so good to have you on the show with us on ET Now. And really big congratulations on your hit song, Love Bomber Baby. This song is literally everywhere I'm seeing. It has become this massive meme trend across social media, hasn't it?
Thank you so much. Yeah, it has gone viral, and people are liking it. I'm glad about it.
But tell me a little bit more about this song, which also I think gets referred to as Why Did You Ghost Me? It's turned into this overnight sensation on social media. But what really sparked it off? Was it real heartbreak that prompted that song that you seem to have written, composed, sung, even performed, obviously?
Yeah, so actually, it's inspired from my own personal heartbreak. But I also wanted to raise awareness about love bombing, narcissistic abuse, emotional manipulators. So I wanted to turn my pain into power. I want to be an alchemist. So that's why I made this song. Like, if you have some pain, if you have a heartbreak, just turn it into power. So it's an empowering song.
So explain to some of our viewers who may not understand what love bombing is and what this song is about.
So love bombing is people shower you with a lot of praises. They become close to you in a very short span of time, and you fall for them. Once you start liking them, they actually gradually start pulling away. Their energy is pulled back. So once you fall for them, now they are ghosting you, and it causes you trauma. So love bombing means unexpectedly showering you with praises, with love, and you're like, why is this person so interested in me? But then after love bombing, people ghost you. Ghosting means then they don't reply to you, they have vanished. And then you're thinking, what did I do wrong? So
Yeah.
I was thinking, what did I do wrong? I was really upset about it. But then I thought, no, people should know about this. And especially girls, because after getting ghosted, you feel so bad. So instead of, sobbing about it, why not make an empowering song about it?
So, Gagni, I'm sure there would be a lot of things that happen in life. For all of us, things happen. That's life. Now,
Yeah.
when you choose one aspect, something that has happened in your life, and decide to turn that into a song, something like you're saying is empowering, how do you go about choosing it? Why would you choose this particular thing to turn into this song that turns viral?
See, I knew that song would be a hit, but it's my debut single. So I just wanted to make something authentic. So in search of authenticity, I thought instead of making song on any other topic, why not take my experiences and why not turn it into a song? So that's how it came into my mind. Like it is, the people can connect it to better because it's a real thing. When something is real, it comes from the heart, it obviously reaches hearts. So that's how I looked about it.
So, at one level, you're highlighting an emotional subject, which is about heartbreak. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other level is about considering whether or not this subject is going to become a subject that others will relate to. In that sense, there is a commercial thought that is going in because you're saying it's a debut single. So, what should a
Yeah.
debut single be about? What is the subject that you'll pick? Something that is close to your heart. Somewhere you're
Yes, yes.
thinking this will work on social media. Tell me about that process.
So actually, I didn't think much about it'll work or not, but I thought people should know about love bombing because it's rampant and people don't know about it. Sometimes you're love bombed and you don't know what happened to you. So I thought with this song, I can put my experiences and spread awareness at the same time. And it'll connect with a lot of people because it's like, why did you ghost me? It's so real. So I thought it'll connect with people.
Right. Are some of your friends complaining about getting love bombed as well, which is why perhaps it prompted it, or was it just you and your incident?
it was my incident, and I wanted to raise awareness because I never
Hmm.
discussed about love bombing. Even I didn't know what is love bombing. But when such an incident happened, I started googling like what actually happened. Why is this person not talking to me? Then I came across love bombing, ghosting, narcissism, emotional abuse. So I researched each aspect of it, and then I thought, I will make this into a song. And it was deliberate that I made it into a rocking song. Heartbreak doesn't have to be always sad. Heartbreak can be, combined with a peppy number. So
Right.
you are celebrating yourself. It's like taking your power back. I am celebrating myself. That's why the tune is very peppy. The
Right.
music is very peppy.
Right. So these are
Yeah.
clear thoughts that you've had on how you want to present something that took place in your life and use it because you were looking at a song that would become your debut as such. But I know that you've been at it for a while, Gagni. Hasn't it been the case? You've done other songs in the past as well?
Yes, I have made certain other songs, but they were cover songs. This is my first original song. Like, I've written it, composed it. I was singing other singer songs, so I was actually better at singing Hindi songs.
Right.
But then I thought if I want to reach to a larger audience, like I should try English, and I kept my accent very neutral as well because I wanted it to reach many people. The song is very layman kind of a song. If you hear it, it's like very neutral English, easily understandable. So the simpler it is, it'll reach to more people. So that was my vision, not to keep it complicated. That's why I switched from Hindi to English.
Yes. So to make it viral, it shouldn't be complicated. You should find a subject that many would relate to. These are clear
Yes.
thoughts that you've put into it. And to make it peppy, so social messaging also needing to be strong, all of that seem to be very clear thoughts. But I want to ask you, Gagni, would you agree with some trolls that though the song, of course, is a big hit and nobody can take away that from you, it's not exactly Grammy material? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, actually, it's all about perspective. It
Mm-hmm.
depends, like Grammy materials in music, you can't categorize music that this is serious music, this is not. Music is music. So I won't say it's not Grammy material. I think every kind of art should be appreciated. It's a bit different, you can say, you know.
And what is
So
that difference that you would call it?
I mean, the song is fun. It's not a very serious, like the song is fun and it has a very strong social message. So
Right.
I wouldn't say it's not Grammy worthy. Like it depends on the Grammy people. What are they looking for it?
And
And
you're not worried about that. Were you thinking of that as well? Because you thought of a lot of things. So were you also thinking that maybe this could be a Grammy nomination?
yes, yes, why not? I mean, what's the problem in thinking? You have to aim big. See, if you shoot for the moon, you land onto the stars. So that's how I think in life, you have to aim really high.
But of course you should. And you were doing a lot of covers. At some point you thought maybe the covers are not working and now let me try something that comes from my heart. And then it goes viral. What do you think made it
Yeah, so
viral?
it's about, I think, manifestation also. I have a pure heart. That's what I believed. And I asked God, it's glory to God and my team, of course. Without my team, I wouldn't, execute it. So, I asked God, I manifested
Yeah.
like this song should reach audiences, and it did. So
So
if
when you
you are,
yes, but when you say team, Gagni, what exactly are we talking about? Because it seems like this is a production. It's not just a one-off thing that you've just set up a camera, you've put up the ring light, and you've kind of shot it yourself. It's not that. There seems to be an entourage.
yeah. So the team has a director of photography, DOP,
Oh,
assistant DOP, makeup and hair, and a studio I had hired. And apart from that, choreography, styling, singing, composing, writing, I did by myself. And for music arrangement, it's called music arrangement
yes.
and mixing and mastering. So I had a person for that. So it was not a huge team, but the team was there, and because of them, I could put my vision into reality. And really, I want to thank my team here.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everybody, because now
Yes,
they're also very happy because it's like the
of
team
course.
effort has got recognition.
Right. So you obviously believe that this would work, which is why you put in money into it. I'm guessing that the
Yes.
money that you put into this entire production was all yours.
Yes, because I am an independent musician. I'm not under any label, so it's produced by me only. So
So how
even
is that
promotion.
different from what you were doing in the past? Were you also funding the other songs that you were producing, even if they were covers?
Yes, I was funding everything here. It's very difficult to get people to fund you, because people generally don't believe in your vision. So I thought instead of waiting for anybody, let's. So as you see, the production is good, but it's not like like amazing with, there are no drones or, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's a medium kind of production because that's
Yeah.
all I could, put
Can you
money
give us,
into.
can you help us with a budget, what you set out with, how much you spent on putting this entire thing together?
Oh, budgets I can't reveal as such, but it takes a bit of money.
Just to give us an idea, are we talking thousands, lakhs? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, you can put it together in thousands and lakhs around, but you don't need a lot of money if you have a good team.
Yes.
And for promotions also, you have to make good reels for promotions.
Yes.
So I started making reels. I had all the raw data, so I started making small chunks,
Right.
and I started circulating that on Instagram. So that's how it got viral. It's all organic. So promotion, I did not promote. I did not do paid promotion. So I was in a shock. I just put a clip out. It was 3,000, 6,000, 10,000. Now it's 49 million or something. So it
Yes.
was crazy.
The numbers seem crazy. So what do you think made it that viral?
I think the lyrics, I guess, because it's very relatable. Lyrics made, and even the visuals, the reel that got viral, it's very cut to cut kind of a reel. So the visuals were also good. The reel which got viral, the visuals are good, the lyrics are good, and it's a good thing. I mean, you want to watch it again and again because even I liked it, so I put it out.
So Gagni, when you see the competitive landscape, you're a consumer of all things that are on social media today as well. When you look at what you've produced against what your competition is putting out there, what already has been out there that you've consumed, perhaps some of it you may have been inspired by as well. How do you think what works on social media today, that entire thought process of a consumer, of what they make viral at the end of the day, that is being talked about, where memes are getting created, how does that happen?
So basically, what I feel is, see, I don't look at anybody like competition. I am in my own lane because different kinds of music with different kinds of budgets under labels are getting produced, and I actually cannot compare that with me,
Mm-hmm.
But I feel that if you have any original idea, and even it's especially for independent musicians, you can put all into production and you can achieve it. So that's what I feel. And singing, basically, nowadays the landscape has changed. Earlier, singers used to be like for TV, for movies, but nowadays social media is such a huge platform.
Yes.
So nowadays, if you want to put your talent out, see, we all want to sing in movies. We all want to sing. Everybody likes playback, this and that, but you don't get it. Then what do you do? So then I thought, I have social media. I have a limited budget. Why not put something out? So this is a message for aspiring singers or singers who are not able to make it. Just keep making art, when it's divine timing, it'll all, come into, everything will come into union and you'll have a good thing happening to you.
Has it happened for you already? You call yourself an aspiring singer, or now have you arrived?
See, I don't think that I have arrived because there's a long way to go. Just one song, is not enough. You have to have a catalog. But yeah, for first song, it's a very good response. Like for debut single, it's like a huge thing, and I'm really thankful to people for liking it and for sharing it.
So what happens from this point onwards? If you've hit this kind of viral status, people know who Gagni Porwal is today. How do you take it ahead from here? Do you have a path ahead? You said you have working with a team, but now the path ahead to kind of sustain this kind of viral fever when it comes to making songs and putting it out there and getting people to like and share as much as they do and make memes of. How is that part looking for you?
See, I'll frankly tell you, sustenance is a very difficult thing. Even I am still figuring out because everything happened like so suddenly. But I have to make more songs. So what I'm thinking is, like, I'll be making more songs, but after some time. Right now, I will not hurry because why hurry? So I'll take my time and I have to make new songs. So sustaining this kind of fan base is difficult.
Yeah, but take time for what? What will happen in that time? Are you going to think of more things that others will relate to, subjects that you can write on? Is that the thought process? Or are you going to approach big film producers and get a break perhaps in a film?
Yeah, see, I was getting certain works related to this song. I got some offers also, but I want to keep this. That I cannot tell you.
No, from films? Is it in films?
Like my song,
Yes.
So they want the song, but I want to keep it with myself right now because,
They want to buy the rights for the song.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
see.
But right now I'm not so interested because this song is really special to my heart,
Hmm.
basically.
Yes.
So right now I want to keep it with myself, and for future, as you're asking, I'm thinking to make some more new songs.
Right.
So I have to make new songs to make this. It's a continuous journey. Like you see, even Western singers or anybody, independent artists, you can't stop at one song.
That's true.
So now
That's true.
I have to keep writing and keep experimenting. And of course, that kind of pressure is there that if next song doesn't work, but you cannot stop.
Yes.
See, if you're bound to succeed, you're bound to
Of
fail. So
course.
as Bhagavad Gita says,
Oh.
like failure and success should be like you should stay the same. So we have to keep working. Success and failure is not in our hands.
But Gagni, what do you do about the trolling that takes place? Because if you're part of social media, if you're using social media as a platform for greater glory, for fame, to kind of get a break in the areas that you said in films, for example, uh, some trolls saying that you are so bad that you are good, and that's like their critical review of what you're doing. And I started out by saying that that's a growing trend that we're seeing in social media. What do you say to these trolls? How do you handle that kind of criticism?
See, initially when trolling started, I was feeling really bad. But right now, what I felt, if you're in the public eye, you have to have a thick skin. So now, I am just ignoring the trolls because I have made the song, I have put a lot of effort. I cannot make people change their mind. So trolls, if they're not liking, they want to write something bad, it's their choice. It's a public platform. So I'm okay with it. I won't stop my work. See, I have made something, one may like it or not like it. So even initially, even like my family was a bit bothered by the trolling, but then I explained to them that if you put something out, it's bound to be criticized. And generally what I learned that if something has polarizing views, if people are saying it's very good, it's addicting, and if people are saying it's very bad, that thing actually works. So it's a good thing. So thank you, trolls, for trolling me.
So
Because yeah.
getting people to react seems to be the toughest thing because of so much happening on social media that to get even a reaction, whether it's good or
Yeah.
bad, doesn't matter. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
because attention span is so less nowadays because of reels and everything. The attention span is 5 to 7 seconds. So
Yes.
if people are taking their time out and commenting and writing bad about it, so I'm just thinking that they liked it. Maybe look, they don't want to accept it. They like it, and even if they don't, it's okay. They are like They're not like scrolling. They're just putting out time to comment. So
So,
trolling is
yes.
also good for me.
Yes. So when you look at social media, how it's being consumed, you are a consumer as much as you use the platform. Now you're going to
Yes.
use it even more in the future. What is social
Yeah.
media to you? For your generation, what does it really mean to you?
See, when I joined social media initially, so I just used to put my pictures out. But now, what I figured out that for artists nowadays, social media, you can further your career in art through social media. So earlier, it was just about putting pretty pictures and everything. But now, I'm thinking no, social media can be of a very good career use. So for me, social media nowadays is a promotional platform. If I want
Yes.
to promote anything, like because
Yeah.
because artists, they have their image, their brand. So if I am a brand, if I have to showcase something, then I will use social media for that. So I will say use social media productively. So it will help you. Like social media can make you or break you.
Yes, but
You
it's
know.
also reducing the kind of conversations, the kind of closeness that we have in personal relationships. Don't you agree?
I completely agree because as I'm creating my content and putting it out, I'm not able to talk to people. Like I'm always busy in creating content. So you tend to get disconnected from friends and family because you're not able to give them as much time
Right.
because you're all the time thinking, planning what to post. So it is actually taking out time from your personal life. I will say that and yes, people don't meet you. People don't congratulate you. They'll just send you a message. Meetings and everything, personal meetings,
Yes.
everything has become like social media. Like
Yes.
it has disconnected us in like human sense.
Which is why perhaps you've chosen to go on social media, choose something that happened in your life, something that was a heartbreak, taken a take on it, as it were, and turned it into a song. But you did it on social media. I don't know how many conversations you've had about it to be able to come to terms with that kind of heartbreak. But the fact that you did this on social media is a story in itself and something that we are discussing at length. Thank you so much, Gagni Porwal, for joining us on ET Now. It's a pleasure having you with us, and good luck for the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.